Hello, and this is my second prototype for the theme paper. This prototype is a game set in a paper building where the player must find clues from both a handbook and within the building to discover the numbers required to crack the code to exit the building. To complete the game, the player will start off with a handwritten storybook based on a story of how to escape the building without directly telling the player what to do, with the player also being required to roam around the building and look for a total of 6 notes containing words written on them that could be found on different pages within the handbook. So we'll do that now. There's one. As you can see, the word is padlock. The second one, the word running. The third one is the word evidence. The fourth one is the word ascended. The fifth one is the word staircase. The sixth one is the word persistent. Once the player has found all 6 notes in game whilst also reading them, they will gain access to a room on the top floor which will unlock and break for the player once they've collected all the notes. Once they have accessed this room, the player will be met with 2 larger notes, one displaying the notes in the order of the numbers they correlate to for the code, and some written text on the other note telling the player to read through the book to find these words on the notes and see what page numbers they are on. As these words on each note represent a number for the code in the order that they are listed on the other note, it can also be seen that the first letters of these words spell out paper. Once the player has the code, they will be required to go back to the exit door and type the code in once the player has figured out the code. And we'll do that now. And the code in this situation is 249604. Once they get the code, the door will break and they'll be able to exit the building. And once they have done that, they'll be rewarded with a link to a copy of the digital book, which consists of the same handbook used for the game on paper, but a digital version which they can download. As you can see, there's a total of 9 pages. And as you can see, some of the words such as persistent represent the number 9 in the code. Here we have the word evidence, which represented number 6 for the code. We have the words ascended and staircase representing the number 4 in the code. We had the word padlock representing number 2 in the code. I'm just having a hard time figuring out where I put it. Running representing the number 0 in the code. And there you go, that was my second prototype, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching and goodbye.